Hi guys, my name is Moses, and if this is the first time that you are seeing me, I am a finance professional. I talk about investment, I talk about credit, I talk about financing for SME. So today I was just a lot of things was just going through my head, and I was like, let me press record and just put this here. So I started my career working as a credit analyst, and I have seen a lot of good businesses trying to get funding for their business, but they cannot get it. And the reason why they are not getting it have nothing to do with their ability to repay or whether their business is doing well or not. The reason why most of them are declined funding can be traced to one of these three minor reasons. One is that these businesses are doing well, but they cannot prove that they're doing well. So every business that you do, every sales that you close, every successful purchase that you made, your list of supplier, your customers, all of these things, how much transactions you're making, how much of it is going through the bank, none of it is documented. None of it can be verified by lender. So you do most of your transactions outside your bank, your business bank statement, or you're using your personal statement, or you are using multiple bank statements. And if you look at it, even if any startup is going to get a funding, one thing about startup is that you have to be documenting your proof, you have to be documenting a lot of things. But I would say that there are a lot of SMEs that have way more solid business model, have an ability to scale than startups. But the reason why they don't get even as low as 5 million naira, 10 million naira funding is because they have no proof to show it, right? So number one there is you need to document the things that your business is doing, what you're achieving, your list of customers, and all of these little things. And another thing is that is for SMEs to come in, for businesses to come in and say, oh, well, we want funding. For what? They don't have the specifics. They don't know what they are using the funding for. They just come and say, "Oh, I want to use it to grow my business." You need to use it to grow your business. If you're going to get funding from anybody, you have to have the clear purpose that you're going to use the funding for, right? Do you want to use it to pay uh, the salary of your staff for like the next 6 months, right? Or do you want to use it to clear a particular order that is coming? Or do you want to use it to do some advertisement that you know that maybe during a peak period you want to do quick advertisements and thereabout? You have to have a particular purpose. Do you want to use it to buy a particular machine? Do you want to use it to buy a particular asset? You have to do all of these due diligence. When the lender is asking you or the bank is asking you, what is this money for? You need to be specific. This is what I'm using this money for, and give them all the proof that they need necessary, right? And the last one that I will say that has nothing to do with the ability to repay is clarity about how this payment is going to be repaid. And this is closely tied with the issue of proof that I mentioned as number one. But in this case, this is slightly different because when it comes to how you will repay for small businesses, for SMEs, even some lenders are going to take the owners other sources of income, like if they're still running another business and they have salary and they say, oh, I'm getting this salary per month. I can use this to repay the loan and all of that. But when you're going in to apply for this, some even have this kind of fund, they have this kind of extra income, but they will not state this explicitly that this is how I am going to repay. This is how I'm going to pay for the funding I'm given. So this I'm going to still make a video that is more structured, more detailed in the future about this because it is a present problem in the African SME market because this markets contribute largely to the GDP as a whole. But in terms of financing that go to them, less than 10% of what is available. So it's really saddening with the number of people that is being employed by SMEs. We should be directing funds to them. But you cannot blame the lender too. So thank you for watching this. If you haven't subscribed or follow wherever you're seeing this, subscribe, follow, and I'll see you next time.